Hey anyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Abhi on Camera, where today we're watching Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 5, Episode 1. It's here! Season 5, the finale, the end. It's here. Well, the beginning of the end is here. It's crazy. Honestly, there are points where I was wondering whether this show would even continue, much less reach a finale. And I think this is also the first show I'm coming back to in terms of like YouTube and reactions. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but all I know is that I am super excited to dive into this final season of Camp Cretaceous. I wasn't actually supposed to be here. I was going to have to wait until August when I'd come back to the States, but circumstances happened, and I'm here now. And I can't wait. Last season had a brand new island. Robots. It had a bunch of old creatures. It had new creatures. And a bit of a forced romance. But it was a whole lot of fun. And it actually did lead into Jurassic World Dominion, even though we didn't know it at the time. All that mind control stuff that they were doing with the dinosaurs actually was a small part of Jurassic World Dominion, because that's how they were directing the dinosaurs in their little area. They still had that tech. Dodson's company. And personally, I thought that was cool. I know Colin Trevorrow promised there'd be links between this show and the movie, but actually see it happen was still kind of cool. But there is one link that I desperately need to happen. I was watching Dominion, and Ramsey Cole, I think that's the name, was an enjoyable character. He was. But looking at him the whole time, I was just wondering in the back of my head, is this Darius? Because just how easy would it be to make him Darius? Seriously, there was one point during the movie where he confronts Dodson, and I literally thought, I was crossing my fingers that he was going to say, my name isn't Ramsey, and then reveal he's been lying, but that didn't happen. But still, I hope that maybe the end of this will somehow hint to that. Even if it doesn't, that is now my headcanon, that Darius continues his, dino saving by infiltrating Dodson's company, of which the name I cannot remember right now. And he goes under an assumed name because of all the stuff he's done in this show. That's because it would make sense, at least to me. But I'm getting off track here. Last episode, the finale of season 4 ended in them getting captured and the boss of Mantah Corp showing up, only to be revealed as KENJI'S father. That was a shock. Now, if you watch my reaction, which I know, I'm sorry, I was supposed to post ages ago when season 4 came out, but I didn't, and it only came out like 3 hours ago. But whatever. You'll see I was completely shocked, and it just ends there. And we're probably going to pick up right after that, and right at the same time, and like, what? You're alive, blah, 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 blah. Me thinks that KENJI will be very much still yearning for his dad's, approval. So he's going to break away from the team and betray them or his dad for at least a little bit. Honestly, I'm going on and on here, and I should stop. So, let's just get into the episode. Honestly, this is one of the intros that I constantly find nostalgic, but I also always hope that a different dinosaur breaks those doors. Like, could you imagine if last season the Spinosaurus, or the season before that,
It's a long story.
I can't wait to see
Do I know you?
his story.
I thought you worked with Miss Ronnie. You run Mantah Corp now?
Yes, Kenji. I took over at Mantah Corp after Jurassic World went down.
Did you though?
You're
I
in charge
really
of
feel like you were
You're
been
behind the
spying the whole
dino
time.
You let him keep Darius prisoner?
You made these death robots?
And will you wait? He tried to kill me.
I bet he's gonna say no, 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 and no.
I did.
Really? Do you think your boss is gonna let you make all these robots and not give himself an override?
Take them out.
Execute override 916.
What did I just say?
Later, son.
See?
Go get cleaned up with your friends. The investor's suite on level 2 is well stocked. Feel
He's
free to
already
use
pushing
anything.
you away again.
Feel free.
Everything's gonna be okay, guys.
Yeah, no. No chance.
Whoa.
You can't fool us, because we remember
You
the...
didn't know this was here?
There were a lot of locked doors.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. No, what I was saying is the dad was the one who made the Kentrosaurus as, like, food anyway, so... Jeez. That certainly must be... Oh, that's what I'd do. After all this, it's like, bed, please.
Right? At least he wasn't
Oh
lying
my
like
gosh.
that.
Wait.
You think he's a liar?
No.
Oh
it's
man,
not
I've been
that.
loving the small details that their
Feels like he
models have been getting
100%
worse
telling the truth.
as the time has gone
So
on,
happy to see him.
but they made a mistake. Why is her hair back to full pink?
The guy runs
Right?
Mantah
Like,
Corp.
you couldn't have kept, like, cleaned things up? Well, whatever. Small details. That, fine. It frustrates me because
I like your
you
face.
had, the small details were nice beforehand.
Kenji,
If not for me, do it for Kenji.
There you go. The manipulation's already started.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know, but if
I
the
mean,
world
Ben
really
still
did turn
has
on
torn
dinosaurs,
clothing,
Mr.
but he was
Tom's right.
cleaned up, so
This
it's
place
like,
needs to be a secret for
Inc-
their sake.
What about
why
our
can't...
six?
I say we ask May what she thinks.
Why is her hair all pink again?
Spoons are weird, right? You're upside down. in
Yeah,
there.
she's way too drugged up to help you right.
is he really that bad?
Maybe.
Of course he
Maybe
is.
I'm just messing with
He's
your
just
head.
messing with your head right now.
Maybe. I'm just messing with your head.
Man, you gave in so easily. Like, oh, maybe I could free you. It's like, oh, just go over here. Go find your information.
Did Cash have all this time and never get the cameras working?
Exactly. I said that. The only reason anything happened last season
happened in
at
2 days.
all was because nothing had
knew.
cameras.
The
The
investor
Brads didn't have
presentation.
cameras. The facility didn't have
still doing
cameras.
dino fights?
Nothing. Obviously, Big Edie is too depressed without Little Edie.
If I don't, we lose everything, son.
It's not exactly his fault, is it? You're the one who funneled all your money
It's just
into
dinosaurs
this
being dinosaurs.
crazy idea.
Fuck them the way Cash did.
Unfortunately, I think it's pretty obvious that Kenji will be swayed by his father's words. It's just a question of how many episodes this will last.
The ranch has been in my family for years.
I mean, yeah.
This guy was no good.
I'm sorry, who's no good?
You guys...
Whoever would do this to my family?
And I made them my exclusive meat supplier here. They have no idea where the
Oh,
meat
that's
goes,
right.
only
The
that I order
Gutierrez
a lot.
Ranch was the sole supplier of beef to
That was nice of
Jurassic World. That's what she said.
family
That's
is
how she
fine.
got to Camp
If I knew
Cretaceous
who
in the
you
first
were,
place,
or if you had
despite
just
the spying.
asked, I would have told
And-
you as much.
Yeah, that would probably hurt the farm if Jurassic World went
All
under.
that we've been through.
I would hate to ruin that.
God damn, he's such a smooth talker.
Yeah.
Don't forget to hydrate, folks.
My dad's awesome. Yesterday you said that dinosaurs were mindless beasts who only know how to fight and
I
kill.
do respect
But-
Kenji not falling for his father's thing so easily. Right? They're actually trying to change his mind.
You're wrong.
Like, look,
Dad.
see?
If you give me a chance,
Mom
I'll
and
prove it.
daughter are so nice together,
how do
even
you plan to
despite
do
being
that?
giant T-Rexes.
Just watch.
That doesn't matter. He's just playing you all like fools.
Like, not 70% sure.
90% sure, 70% sure.
Get eaten.
Though, honestly, what this is doing is also a really good tie-in to what Dominion did.
Remember?
As much as the Locusts were weird, the entire point of them was to show that the enemy
You're safe.
wasn't the dinosaurs, right? They must have been killing people and all that, sure. But they're just animals at the end of the day. The real evil was the genetic power. Okay, come on, tablet, louder please. Oh, nope, there's the little lady. You always gotta run from T-Rexes. Honestly, I really hope this comes into play again by the finale, right? Like, remembering what they did for you. A little bit like Blue. Blue is one of the chillest dinosaurs with humans because, well, Owen and stuff, and these guys, are nice to her. And hopefully the same can be of these guys.
Then don't make them fight. Please.
I don't
But
want to do that.
even if he wasn't a bad
You
guy,
believed in something. You got others
Well,
to
like,
follow you. And you wouldn't
what
take no
is,
for an
what would he
answer.
change it to? Everyone's coming here for fighting, and he's like,
Prouder of you, son.
what are you gonna change it to? Jurassic Park, the zoo thing has been done many times over, and it's a failure. So, I don't know.
So, tomorrow, I get to help Dad with the new presentation.
The new presentation would just be mind control, I'm assuming.
Tammy?
Oh, they were both lonely,
After everything,
so they're
kinda
going
not
back
used
to each
bunking
other.
alone.
Yeah, me neither. Doesn't feel safe.
Everyone already had the same idea.
Sleepover.
That's cute. You two are the last two here.
Again,
Not just that.
I didn't
The-
do anything untoward.
I don't know. It's that one thing where it's like you've gotten so used to running around in so much stressful conditions that it's like, calm. You don't understand how to do it.
Dinosaurs, I thought.
I'm sorry. Again.
Ready to get to work, partner?
Make the progress I need.
Oh, I
without
love the lighting.
So, you two will.
Despite the lighting falling on him, his face and front is still dark.
Agree to that.
Because if you don't, things might not go so well for all those kids.
Yeah, not such a great guy, huh? And that was episode 1, Reunited. Picking up immediately after the end of the last episode, we see the absolute shock that Kenji's dad faces in seeing that his son's alive, and the quick thinking this guy has. I mean, not even a moment goes by, and he saves face by literally dropping everything on Cash's head, right? Everything the kids hate him for. It's like, oh no, that's his fault, not mine. He tried to kill you. I never would have guessed. Not like this plan wasn't mine in the first place. Ignore what I was saying during my evil walk onto stage. Right? And he's just so good. When they found the papers about saying the Gutierrez Ranch, he's like, oh yeah, the debt is mine. All the meat comes here. It's a very simple way to explain it. How much are you paying the family for their meat anyway? Are you paying the family for their meat? Because finer details like that is how you can really get screwed over in agreements like this. You know, it's funny. Since I was editing last season's videos, just during these last couple of days, I thought it was really interesting how far I'd come. I mean, on one hand, I'm pretty much the same. On the other, I'm much better at doing this part. You can't imagine how many, like, different takes I had in my older recordings. Like, oh, I'm trying to say the same line like 4 or 5 times before I thought, okay, this is good. Now I don't really care so much, and I just kind of blather at the camera. I just thought that growth was interesting. And yeah, we can, back to the episode, we can see the beginning of Kenji's like, oh, my dad but my friends, but my dad, and but just in case we were doubting, Kenji's dad showed his true colors in the end. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to watch the next episode now, so thank you so much for watching. Over here is the next episode whenever that comes out. Over here is a playlist of videos, and on my face is the subscribe button. Like, comment, subscribe, criticize even. I don't mind. See ya.